And just like that, we're back. Bonjour, Mino Gigajabe. Hello, good morning, and welcome to
BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO,
the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Michael Lyons, and this right here is Natasha.
BOOZHOO!
And we're just going to start the show with a song. Do you think you can sing
Oh yeah, Cyndi Lauper. How does this go? You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage, and this world makes you crazy, and you've taken all you can bear. Call me up, because you know I'll be there. I've seen your true colors shining through. I've seen your true colors, that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. True colors, true, like a rainbow, like a rainbow. Oh.
Show Me a Smile then?
Don't be unhappy, I can't remember when
I last saw you laugh.
What, I'm laughing all the time.
It makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear. You call me up because you know
I'll be there. I've seen your true colors shining through.
I've seen your
True colors, that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors, beautiful.
Like a rainbow.
Like a rainbow. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
NANABOOZHOO.
the show, NANABOOZHOO.
Take it away, baby.
Thank you very much, you guys. That was great. Wow, true colors. Bonjour. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the show. I don't know, sweetie. What should we talk about today on this Abatuse? We're halfway through the week.
Oh, that's right. It's Abatuse. It's Wednesday.
Abatuse. Abatuse.
I've got to say.
Abatuse. Halfway. Wednesday. Wednesday is halfway through the week. It is the day on our live stream podcast where we get together to teach and to learn, to laugh and to cry.
You gonna cry?
I hope not. Hey, John Redcorn's here, sweetie.
Oh, cool. BOOZHOO, John.
Bonjour, John. What's going on, Mr. Redcorn? You call it red corn. We call it maize.
Maize.
Remember that old commercial?
You call it corn. We call it maize.
Yeah. We, the one unified language of Indian. So today, sweetie, I was thinking.
You were thinking?
Yeah. Yes.
What were you thinking about?
Oh, I don't know. Gimmick Wayne Day, Nana. Do you remember?
Do I remember what?
How to say it, I don't know.
You're asking me, will I love grow? Gawin Ningakain Danzine.
Gawin Ningakain Danzine. Gawin. No. No. You gotta know how to say no.
Okay.
No. Say no.
Gawin.
There you go. Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
You can also say Enya for yes.
Enya, like the singer?
Yeah. Like the new age singer from the 90s, late 80s. How did that song go? Do-do-do-do-do. Sail away, sail away. But today, speaking of yes and no, da, let's, and gego, don't. Go in, gego, don't. No, don't. That's what a lot of grandmas say.
Go in, go.
Go in, gego. But da means let's, but you have to put it at the end of the word. So like if you say maja, means leave, maja. But if you want to say let's leave, you say majada. Majada. Let's leave. Come on, sweetie, let's majada.
It's time to mahjong down the road.
Yeah, or you can just say it the res way. Let's mahjong. Majada. And giggle. Don't now. Wally Bear's here. He hears that a lot.
Giggle, don't.
Giggle, bunny. Don't. Stop. Anin. Eji Ayan. How are you? How are you, Wally Bear?
BOOZHOO, Nietzsche.
Jim's here too, sweetie.
No way, Jim Dunn.
The one and the same.
Jim Dunn, bless your heart. BOOZHOO.
Mino Giga Jabe. Jim Dunn. Wow, it's just a bunch of fellas today.
This is a boys' club.
Yep. It's a boys' club. Hey, fellas, you want to talk about sports? Gaween. Just because we're guys doesn't mean we want to talk about the game. Oh, did you catch the game last night? Yeah. I live my life being a spectator, watching athletes on a television. I feel like I lose weight the more I watch people exercise. No, Gaween. Wally Bear says, my grandpa, when I lived in Battle Point when I was a wee lad, he had a dog that understood Ojibwe. Oh, is that right? Did he like give commands to the dog? I've seen that before where Indian guys will only speak Ojibwe to their pets. Like, go in, go. Umbe. Come. No, don't. Nabadabin. Sit. I was told once, if you're afraid of a dog,
Yeah.
that you should speak Ojibwe to him. That all dogs understand Ojibwe.
Really?
Yeah. And I've done that because I'm kind of skittish around dogs,
Yeah.
Just go there, oh, BOOZHOO, Anamosh. Anin. Eji Ayan, how are you? And he answers back, grrr, ruff, ruff.
How's that? Ruff, ruff. That's pretty good.
Anin, Eji Ayan, Anamosh, how are you, dog? And the dog always says, Namino Eya, Mikwech. I'm good, thank you. Namino Eya. I'm fine. How are you? Anin Eji Ayan. Or you can just say, Nindash.
Nindash.
And you? Asking me all these questions about my personal life. Well, how are you? Nindash. What's with all the questions, sweetie?
I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring Mind. Remember that newspaper?
Is that still a newspaper?
I don't know, man, but I loved it. The National Enquirer it was called. I think that's where the seeds of my truther, my going down the rabbit holes and being a conspiracy theorist, if I must be called that, started, was the National Enquirer newspaper. Back in the days of the grandfathers. Young people won't remember this. We used to have newspapers. People would subscribe to certain newspapers and they'd deliver it to your house. It could be a national newspaper. It's like, oh, good, here comes the Wall Street Journal. I better read the Wall Street Journal. I live in LaPorte, northern Minnesota. I need to know what's going on in the stock market. But not the Wall Street, but National Enquirer had all these great stories of like Elvis sightings. I was a love child of an alien. Oh, alien! A lot of alien abduction stuff.
Yeah, that's right. What happened to all the alien abductions?
I don't know. They kind of went away after people got cell phones.
Yeah, that's awfully suspicious.
Yeah. What happened to all you guys getting abducted by aliens every other weekend? In the 80s, it happened all the time. And now that we actually have a way you could prove your experience, I guess the Martians never came back.
Do you think those people are lying?
Actually, I don't. I do think people get abducted by gray aliens. But who knows what alien of what? These things could be from another country on the other side of the ice wall. They could be from the future. They could be from under the water. Who knows? Just because you see a UFO doesn't mean that UFO came from a distant galaxy, from a spinning planet light years away. That's stupid. And it doesn't mean that the CIA doesn't dress up midgets in silver costumes and come scare the pants off of people once in a while. I'm sure people got abducted, but I don't think they were abducted by aliens. That's what I think. But I believed it all in the 80s because of National Enquirer. People would see Elvis. It was like a newspaper pre-internet. It was like what the internet the internet became just a much more, just a huge version of the National Enquirer.
It sure did.
So today, welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language, Ojibwe culture. Me and Natasha, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. We like to sit down sometimes in the morning, turn on the old the webcam, live stream it. Why do we do this, sweetie?
We gotta keep the culture alive. You gotta keep love alive.
You gotta keep love alive. So we like to get together, maybe learn a few phrases, Ojibwe words, tell a few stories, share our culture. I don't know. We talk about current events, huh, sweetie?
Yeah, we do. Speaking of current events, you know what's currently happening?
What's that?
Somebody's online too.
Oh, really? Somebody's calling into the show?
Yeah, you want to get it?
Sure. Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. NANABOOZHOO. It is I, the Count Von Count. Hey, Count Von Count from Sesame Street, sweetie.
Hey, Count, what's going on?
Natasha, I wanted to call in. I've been watching your show, and I've been learning Ojibwe language and culture. Yeah, you sure have. And I wondered, how can I say, how are you in Ojibwe? Well, in Ojibwe, the way we ask somebody how they are, we say, Anin, Eji, Eyayan. Anin, Eji, Eyayan, how are you? You know, so often, NANABOOZHOO, when I meet someone, all I can say is, good evening. Good evening. It's like a thing with us vampires. We always say good evening. How would one say good evening in Ojibwe? Well, I guess you'd say Mino onagoshin. Onagoshin is evening. Mino onagoshin. I am learning the language. I am learning Ojibwe. And I am laughing. Yeah, you sure are. How's everything else going on in your life? You sound pretty chipper this morning. Oh, I am full of life, and I am full of joy. Last night, I went out into the night. I changed into a bat, and I flew around the city. And then I changed back into a man, but not just a man. I changed into a vampire, and I bit the neck of a man, and I drank his blood. Ugh. That's disgusting, Count. What do you mean? It is so delicious. I love to drink blood. I guess I always knew this about him, that he was a blood sucker. He's a blood sucker? Is he a leech? Yeah. You know, in our language, we'd call you a Zagasquajame. Zagasquajame. A Zagasquajame. What is that? It's like a leech. You're a bloodsucker. No. I just love to suck on the life energy, life-giving forces of blood. Okay. Kind of a strange choice for a children's, television show. Don't you think?
I know. I mean, I guess they were just kind of hoping that children wouldn't think about what Count was really all about.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a count. I love to count. No, he's a vampire. Are you actually royalty? No. That is just, that's how does one say that? It's, no, they're trying to be nice. Yeah, what is the term for that? That's a pleasantry they offer you. Yes, exactly. I am actually an undead creature. Yeah, I know. So what else is going on in Sesame Street? Oh, we're trying to teach the children every day. Yeah, our show is kind of based on the philosophy of Sesame Street. We learned how to count watching you. We learned how to eat cookies watching Cookie Monster. What are you guys teaching the kids these days? We are teaching them to become vaccinated and that it is okay to choose your own gender. Yeah, you guys have really kind of gone off the rails recently. No, that is ignorant. What? Never mind. Listen, I have to go. The sun is coming up and it is burning my skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's about time for you to go to bed, dude. You want to learn how to say, I will see you again in Ojibwe? Yes, how does one say, I will see you again in Ojibwe? We say, Gigawabamin, Minowa. Gigawabamin, Minowa, Nanaboozhoo. You too, buddy.
Gigawabamin, Minawa, Count.
Gigawabamin, Minowa, Natasha.
The Count.
Yeah, that dude was wired from adrenochrome, I think.
Yeah.
Count Von Count, folks. The Sesame Street Muppet with an adrenochrome addiction. I don't know. Okay. You guys want to sing another song?
We could. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I could.
Hello, everybody.
All right, one more time. This is Black Diamond.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Out on the street for a living.
Pictures only begun.
La 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 la. Na 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 na. Out on the street for a living, bitches only begun. Her day is soul and madness, got you under their thumb. Ooh, black diamond. Ooh, black diamond. Black diamond, ooh. Black diamond, out on the street for a living. Pictures only begun. Ooh. Black diamond, yeah, 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 yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons and Natasha. Nah. Black Diamond. So yeah. I don't know, man. Wednesday. I'm feeling kind of the, I don't know. Is this the Wednesday doldrums? I'm feeling like I really miss somebody. Who do you miss? I miss Wigglebutt Farm. Yeah, I do too. I wonder where Wigglebutt Farm is now. Oh, here she is. BOOZHOO, Wigglebutt Farm. Welcome back to the show. It's nice to see you. Why don't you sit down? Have some coffee with us. We're just talking about nothing. I noticed on one of your cartoons there, Michael, behind you during that song. Yeah. There was some mention of Scooby-Doo. Yeah. I just heard something where Thelma is a guy. She's gay. Yep. They're making cartoon characters gay now. I think she was always gay. Well, I think we all kind of understood she was a certain type of girl. But I don't think I ever wondered if, you know. I mean, was that May? You know, actually, the only gay person I thought of the Scooby-Doo people was that dude with the little kerchief, the blonde guy. Oh, yeah. What was his name? Well, it's not Scooby or Shaggy. There's Thelma and Louise. I don't think it's Louise. That's not Thelma and Louise. No, that's something else. And the gay guy, the big Fred. Thank you, young Spearhawk. Young Spearvark. I'm going to call him Spearhawk. Fred. I thought Fred was the gay one. Just because he had such a gay outfit. Yeah. Shaggy was clearly a pothead. But the thing that they all acted like, the most bizarre thing about Scooby-Doo was that Scooby was a dog who could kind of talk. That's right. I mean, he couldn't pronounce. He had a speech impediment. It was like, right. Wait, is that Scooby who says, right, Rorge? No, that's somebody else. Right, Rorge? I don't know. How come cartoon characters always have speech impediments? They all like stutter. That Wascally Wabbit. I know. I ta putty tat. Learn to talk, cartoon characters. Anyway. You want to take another call? Oh, sure. I'll take another call. Line 2? Yep, line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to our show. You're on the air. Oh, come on, man. It's me, President Biden. Whoa. President George What's his name? It's not George. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome to the show. Hey, come on, man. You know, I watch the show every day. I do. No, I'm not joking. That's true. Well, thank you. I'm happy to hear that. I got to learn some of that Ojibwe language, man. I want to learn how to talk like an Indian. Well, you came to the right place, Mr. President. How are you doing these days? You seem a little, not all there sometimes. What? Just watch me. Well, that's what I mean. Your responses to questions sometimes aren't always appropriate. You know, someone will ask you, you know, are you feeling okay today? And you'll go off on something unrelated. Well, that's because, you know, he ran a bad bunch of dudes. Corn Pop. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Corn Pop was a bad dude, man. And I told him, I'd go, hey, Jack, why don't you get off that no running in the pool, I said. And then he didn't like to hear that. You know, he's a bad dude. And he was in charge. He ran a bad group of dudes. Oh, really? Yeah, so I had to wrap a chain around his neck and knocked him out. You did not. I did, man. I used to be pretty tough. I'm still tough. You want to wrestle? You want to arm wrestle? No, I'd rather not. Listen, fatso. I beg your pardon? No, I'm just kidding. Who is this? It's NANABOOZHOO. You called my show. You wanted to learn some Ojibwe language. Why would I want to do that now? I don't know. You said you wanted to talk like an Indian. That's ridiculous. Where's Kamala? I don't know. Hey, I just heard this, sweetie. What's that? That cute lady from Hawaii or whatever, Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah. She left the Democrats. You're kidding. Yep. You just got dumped, Mr. President. Who's that? Tulsi Gabbard, she dumped you. She doesn't want to be a Democrat anymore. Some people are saying she's going to run as the vice president with Donald Trump against you next time. What do you think of that? Oh, she should be my vice president. She's like Kamala, only not so dumb. Yeah, exactly. You know, she's a bad dude. Listen, you want to learn some Ojibwe language? Gawin. No. Whoa. You know Gawin already? Yeah, but what's your show, dummy? Gawin. No. Yeah. Yes. Gawin. Yeah. Gawin. Come on, man. Yeah. Yes. So what else is going on in your neck of the woods? I'm gonna let a bunch of potheads out of jail. Oh yeah, I heard about that. You heard about that, sweetie? Yeah, that was really weird. You're gonna let me get this straight. I think he said he was gonna let people who are in prison for only marijuana offenses out. Yeah, like, is there anybody who's in jail whose only crime was carrying marijuana? What? No. I think you were smoking marijuana when you, thought that was going to do anything. Nobody's in jail for carrying marijuana. I mean, I know some people are in jail who have it on their record. You know, they were like drunk driving and carrying weed. But they're still going to have to sit in jail for the drunk driving part, right? Yeah, I suppose. I don't know, man. I didn't read it. They just told me, just read this, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, come on, man, you're kidding me. You're pulling my leg. Pull the other one. It's got bells on it. But they were like, no, tell them you're going to let all the people out of jail who are just there for pot, which is nobody. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. We should lock up Michael for pot. Yeah, he's a pothead. Anyway, I got to get going, Mr. President. Anything else I can do for you before I hang up on your face? How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, you know, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Kiga min. Minawa. Well, Kiga min. Minawa, boy. Don't call me boy. That's what I think of you. You know, come on, man. Kiga min. Minawa. I'll see you again. Yeah, okay. Kiga min. Minawa. What's that girl's name? Oh, it's Natasha. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, she is. Smells good, too. Never mind, Mr. President. Kiga min. Minawa. Yeah, Kiga min. Minawa. He started sounding an awful lot like George W. Bush near the end there. Yeah, what is the difference in their voices? I don't know. I can't do impersonations. But George W. has like a more of a southern accent. He's like, we're going to get them terrorists or something like that. And Joe's like, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know. I think George is more whispery. No, George is more rednecky, and President Biden is more pervy. Yeah. I don't know. But he's trying to do his part to fight the war on drugs. So, what am I going to do? Nothing. The war on pot, on people in federal prison for pot. Let them out, I say. Bring our boys back home. All those millions of people serving hard time, cracking rocks, and all they did was get caught with a joint. Thank you, Mr. President. But I think when the long arm of the law finally catches up with Hunter Biden, yeah, then you're gonna see Biden changing drug laws. You'll be like, just let him go. What's a little crack cocaine and prostitution? And, colluding with foreign governments, taking bribes. At least he didn't kill anybody. It's not Hillary. As far as I know. Actually, yeah, he did. Joe Biden hasn't killed anybody, but they killed a lot of children in Afghanistan with drone strikes. Yeah. Whatever. La, la. Meanwhile, all the girls know to watch out for Mukwa and his friends. That's right. Those ladies better watch out for Mukwa, the bear. You want to get up here, sweetie? Sure. Hey, you know what? Speaking of marijuana, here's a song that Michael Lyons wrote. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Hey, everybody. Michael Lyons has a book for sale at Amazon.com. The book is called Ojibwe Words and Phrases. And let's see. Yeah, here it is. And basically what it is just pages of phrases. It's not a dictionary. I kind of feel like I need to say that. But it'll be a list of questions. What are you called? Where are you from? Where are you going? Do you know him? Do you remember? How are you? Stuff like that. And if you sign up on Patreon, we'll send you one of these books. And you know what? I had one of our coffee cups, but now I don't have it. Now I just have this one. But if you sign up for $20 a month, we'll send you Dog in Mangan, which is a children's book, illustrated by a cartoonist here, and a coffee cup with these two knuckleheads. Yeah. Otherwise, Michael Lyons has also written a song. And this song is called Wake and Bake. Miigwech ga Bizendawieg. Thank you for listening. but it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through, but I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Now so it goes, or so they say, time's like a mountain scale. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. Sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Sometimes, and someday, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through, but I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never regret it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. One day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake.
BOOZHOO! How you doing? Oh, Natasha Nandisha cause. Just thought I'd go put out some tobacco, say my morning prayer before we go any further. I'm not always so confident that I know what I'm going to say. So sometimes I like to ask the Creator to help me speak well. So I'm going to offer my tobacco. Get Chimanadu. Otapana niwi asema. Great Spirit, accept my tobacco. We do go wishin' ando minawe nungum. Help me to speak well today. Miigwech kaishi kakinageku. Kaishi chikean nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Thank you for my life. Miigwech b'mariziyan. B'mariziyan. Apeyenge. Amen. And that's all I had to say in a jib way. That's Mikawadazi Aguaching. Beautiful outside. BOOZHOO Beneshiag. Hello, birds. I don't know. I'm glad it's fall. I was never one of these people who's like, oh no, the summer's coming to an end. Yeah, good. I don't do anything in the summer. I never went down to the beach. Leaves are changing. The weather's all over the place. Yesterday it was like 72 degrees in Bemidji. It was like hotter yesterday than it was some days in the summer. But today it's probably going to be cold, gray. Gonna have to put on my scarf. So how are you, Anin? AGAIAN? Are you happy? Are you happy and you know it? Are you grateful? Ni miigwech wendem. Ni miigwech wendem. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my life. Ni miigwech wendem. Ga iji b'mariziyan. I've mentioned this before, but I think it's worth mentioning again. If you ever find yourself feeling anxious, not just anxious, but anxiety, and I'm actually starting to think that even boredom, being bored, is actually having anxiety. When you just don't feel right, and you're like, and you're worried all the time, and you have that feeling of dread. Oh, here we go. I just want to get through this thing. That's not boredom, that's anxiety. But my elder told me once, she said the best way to fight anxiety is to start listing the things you're grateful for. People can either have anxiety or they can have gratitude. So sometimes when I'm feeling anxious, I'm start worrying about stuff or feeling like everything's a chore, I'll just start listing off things I'm grateful for. So let me try that right now. I'm grateful for my health. I know what it's like to have Lyons disease. I know what it's like to be hungover. I know what it's like to have the flu, not the Omicron or the coronavirus, but I know what it's like to be sick. And currently I'm not sick. I don't have Lyme's disease. I don't have any pain in my body. I don't have a toothache. Sometimes I just think about all the bad stuff that happened in the past. I go, well, that's not happening. My tooth doesn't hurt. I'm not sick. I'm not vomiting. I don't got the runs. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my wealth, such as it is. I'm a dozenaire. I have dozens of dollars to my name. A dozenaire. Someday I'll be 100aire. But, actually I am 100aire. I shouldn't kid. But I noticed, like, there was a day in my life, I'm not proud of this, but it's just how desperate I was. I was just about out of money. And I was hanging around this town in Colorado. Boulder, Colorado. Everybody's rich in Boulder, except me. And I saw this lady walking down the thing, and she had some money falling out of her back pocket. It was a 5 and 2 ones. And I could see it was inching out of her pocket. Every step she took, that 5 and those 2 ones started to creep up. So, nowadays that I'm a hundredaire, I have hundreds of dollars, I would have gone up and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, your money's going to fall out of your pocket if you're not careful." But that day I didn't tell her. I just quietly stalked her. I followed her around town, and about 10 minutes later, that money fell out of her pocket. It was lying there on the ground. I scooped it up, and I went to the store, and I got some coffee and stuff. I didn't steal. It's not like I mugged a lady for $7. But I was so poor that I needed that $7, and $7 meant something to me. And that's now $7 still means something, but I'm not worried about being able to pay my bills. I'm really grateful for that. Nimi Gwachi Wandam. There's my health, my wealth, my mental state. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to have grief so bad you're crying in the fetal position on the floor. I know what it's like to cry out somebody's name in agony. I know what that's like. I don't know what it's like to be suicidal. I haven't gotten that far down the hole. But I know what it's like to just feel sad for years. Sad and scared. To feel like your whole life has been sad and scary and lonely. Even though it wasn't, but I know what it feels like to think that. And I don't think that anymore. I'm grateful for that. I know what it's like to be in trouble, to get fired from a job, to have people accuse you of terrible things, and to have to go face a judge. I know what it's like to be scandalized. And currently, and there's nothing going on. Nobody's canceled me. I haven't been Me Too'd. Nobody Me Too'd me. I've never been divorced. I've never been to jail. I'm grateful for these things. Nimi Kwachi Wandam Gichi Manadu. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for things I don't have, for problems I don't have. I've never had to go into court with Amber Heard and tell stories of getting drunk and embarrassing things about my life in front of the whole world. I'm not facing some, "Okay, Natasha, you're going to have to spend 6 months in the county penitentiary for drunk driving," Not doing that, not facing that, don't have to worry about it. But I've known people who have. I had to go make some calls. "Hey, I'm going away for a while tomorrow. Can you take care of my cat?" I know what it's like to have a cat dying. I'm really grateful that my cat's not currently dying. We're all dying, I guess. But my cat's real healthy. He eats a lot, he drinks a lot, he poops a lot. He's got a lot of energy, and he sleeps well. He seems happy, and I'm really grateful for that. So this is how you do it. You get distracted thinking about the things that you're grateful for, and then you look around and go, "Oh, I forgot to be worried about the future. I forgot to be depressed about the past. I was too busy paying attention to the things that are going well. So here's my moment of Auntie Natasha's Nibwakawin. Natasha's wisdom for this morning. I figured out how to, I got to where I am today by, what am I trying to say? If you're sad and depressed and worried all the time, you've got to be your own best friend. You've got to be your own cheerleader. You've got to be your big brother. And you've got to be your drill sergeant. You got to be it all. You've got to be your best friend, meaning treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. You're feeling depressed. You just got dumped. You just got fired. Your best friend's not going to go, you dummy. See what happened? See how you are? See how you are? Your best friend, he has sympathy. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. Those guys are crazy. That lady's nuts. You don't need them. You got to talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend in all situations. And you've got to be a cheerleader. You got to remember the stuff you've been through. Just the fact you went through a bunch of terrible stuff. Hey, remember that time you got divorced? Wow. That didn't keep you down. Nothing will. Oh, you're worried about this thing? Remember how you got divorced? Well, chin up. You're going to be fine. Talk to yourself like you would your best friend. And, but then sometimes, and a cheerleader. Also, look at pictures and go, wow, that was cool. You were really on top of the game those days. Be a cheerleader like, you can do it. You can do anything. You're so funny and everybody loves you and it's so talented. Let the rest of the world say you're an idiot. You need to talk to yourself like you're cool and like you believe it. Then, drill sergeant. You also have to be your own drill sergeant. You don't feel like going for a walk. You don't feel like doing 20 push-ups. Well, once in a while, you got to talk to yourself. And just make yourself do it. Give me 20, maggot! Hit the ground, 20! I want to see 20! 20 push-ups right now, do it! 1, 2, 3, 4! Yell at yourself. Make yourself do it, That's okay. Sometimes you are the drill sergeant and you are the private. If you want to achieve anything, if you want to lose some weight, if you want to get some stuff done, you got to talk to yourself once in a while like a drill sergeant. Come on, maggot! Up, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. What's that song? I want to be an airborne ranger. No, that's not it. Should have been in Hollywood. Left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left. Those guys sing in the army? What was that chant? Not around in Hollywood. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. I can't remember. Anyway, that was stupid. But you gotta be hard on yourself once in a while. But then you also gotta talk to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Sometimes be your own grandma. Believe in yourself. Have high standards for yourself. I expect more out of you, young lady. Once in a while, you gotta be your own grandma. And then you'll be okay. But it all starts with gratitude. And this has been Natasha's moment of Nibwaka win. No.
I suppose I should go back. Boop, boop, boop. BOOZHOO.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, well, you ready to come home?
Yeah.
All right. Let me teleport you.
Okay.
Let me scan for your coordinates. Oh, wait a second.
What's that?
Are you just in the holodeck?
Yeah, I'm in the holodeck.
Oh, I thought you had teleported outside.
No, I'm in the computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please end holodeck simulation thingy. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, see?
Oh, okay.
Can you teleport me from here, though?
Yeah, for sure. All right, hang on. 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. Nah. I always feel like a genie when I come back.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, how was the holodeck this morning?
Oh, just beautiful.
Did you give some wisdom?
I talked a little bit about gratitude. And I said a prayer. But, I don't know. It's kind of, I always talk about gratitude. Because I always want to talk about depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
It's like a theme with me or something. I don't know. What else we got going on here, sweeties? Sweetie pie?
We got a caller on line 2. It's been on hold.
Oh, really? Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Me love cookie, Natasha.
Well, hello, Cookie Monster. Sweetie, it's Cookie Monster.
Hey, how you doing, Cookie?
Ah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What can I do for you today, Cookie Monster?
me want no Ojibwe word for cookie. Ah,
Well, we say, we don't have it here, do we?
No.
Cookie is like a little bread. We call it a bakwaji guns.
Bakwaji guns. Ah,
Yep. Bakwaji gun is a bread, and a bakwaji guns is a cookie.
me like cookie.
I know you do. You mention it every time. In any situation, how much you love cookies. What's up with that?
Me love sugar. Ah,
I know you do. That's probably what happened to your teeth.
me lose teeth. Got cavity. Ah.
Okay, take it easy. The Count was called in earlier today. Did you see him on Sesame Street?
Yeah, can't work on Sesame Street.
Hey, you know what just occurred to me? Are you related to, who's that purple guy from McDonald's?
Oh, that's, who is that guy, Cookie?
Me no remember.
It's like Otis? Curtis?
Yeah, the purple guy from, I don't remember. No relation to that guy?
No, me Cookie Monster. Me Fat Blue Grover.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of like a cross between Grover and, actually, almost Kermit with those eyes.
Yeah.
Grimace. Thank you, John Red. John always knows these obscure people.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Grimace. Not Grimace. Grimace. Thank you, Wally Bear. Grimace. You're not related to Grimace?
Me eat Grimace.
You ate Grimace? That's ridiculous. You didn't eat Grimace.
No, me kid. Me mentally slow.
Yeah, I know. So is Grimace, though. Both these guys have, like, developmental disabilities.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Grimace. Hey, Cookie, I gotta go. You want to learn how to say, I will see you again?
Yeah, how you say, me see you again?
We say, Gigawabamin Minawa.
Gigawabamin Minawa.
Yes, Gigawabamin.
You weirdo. Where's this picture, sweetie? I got it. Thank you. Gigawabaman Minawa. I will see you again on this Abatuse. I got to say, Abatuse, baby. Michael? Yeah? You got anything you want to say for yourself before I land the plane? Nope, that's good. All right. Mr. BOOZHOO? Yeah? Would you like to say anything? No. All right. I'm going to close out. Okay, thank you. Miigwech. Hey, everybody! Just want to say miigwech gabisadawiyeg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech ganawabiyeg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about I don't know what sometimes, Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This over here is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Okay, thanks everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And this over here is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. I'll see you again. And yeah, I'll see you again. Gigawabamin Minawa. Oh. All right, sweetie, one more time. One to teleport. Make it so. See you tomorrow.